Evanston down at the backside on the 10-foot line, and Evanston gets the point.
It's time for Red Devil Volleyball.
Freeland with the attack on the left side finds room on the right corner, and now Evanston takes the lead 9-8.
The girls of Evanston are back to start a truly memorable season, once again led by Coach Tara Lawler.
Deflected up by Finch, set Strauss, left side, Heiser, blocked by Evanston, down! Stacia Barker again with the block.
With eyes set on a state tournament run, the Red Devils will battle some of the best the Cowboy State has to offer.
Taryn Hope finds room on the far side of the 10-foot line.
Catch all the action on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog and live video online at mylocalradio.com. Red Devil Volleyball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankham, Westar Printing, T-Bar S Body Shop, The Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Hoover Chiropractic, Mountain West Business Solutions, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Jen's Life Photography, Evanston Regional Hospital, The Come On In CASPER, Rocky Mountain Sign, Bear River Dental, Plains Tire, Uinta County School District Number 1, Ellingford Brothers, and by Freeway Tire. And now, Red Devil Volleyball fans, sit back and relax and get ready to scream for your team as we head to the arena to join the play-by-play voice of your Evanston Red Devils, ELAN OLLIFF.
Welcome to the CASPER Event Center for the final game of the 2020 season, the Consolation Championship between the Evanston Red Devils. And apparently, if you ask the volleyball gods what their favorite matchup is, it's Evanston and Star Valley, as we have Red Devils, Braves, Part 5 in the 2020 season. ELAN OLLIFF being joined by Cullen Holt. We are about 15 minutes away from the first serve of the Consolation Championship between the Red Devils and the Braves. We'll be right back and set the scene on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
Welcome back to the CASPER Event Center. Last game for the Evanston Red Devils, and it's against, you guessed it, the Star Valley Braves. The fifth time that these teams have seen each other. Evanston have won the previous 4, a 5-set win in Afton to open the conference season. Then the Red Devils took care of them in the regular season in Evanston in 4 sets. Then in 4 sets in the Southwest Regional Final, and then in 3 straight sets just a week ago in the Western Regional 3rd place game. Well, that's really all there is to say when you set the scene. It's a familiar opponent, a familiar matchup, and we can't wait to get started. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will hear from Evanston seniors Taylor Peterson and Cambry Brown on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit mylocalradio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Here with Evanston senior Taylor Peterson. Taylor, you're one of only 4 seniors on the team. A pretty young group joining you guys. At the beginning of the year, did you guys have to step up as seniors to kind of lead in order to get to where you guys are now, or was it just kind of naturally really, really great from the start with the whole group?
We were all super close already, so it all just kind of meshed from the get-go.
Looking back at the Cokeville duels and the Evanston duels, there was a little bit of struggles, but then you guys started winning and kept winning and eventually took the Southwest, beating Star Valley 4 times in a season, which has to feel good for any Evanston athlete. When was that switch kind of flipped and you guys were able to kind of get on that track?
So I think the switch kind of flipped right from the get-go against Mountain View. We realized all the stuff that we could do at the end of the season, and from then we just wanted to raise the bar every time and didn't want it to drop again.
If you could talk about what you're feeling getting ready to go to the state tournament as a senior in 2020 when it's been such a crazy year.
It's a great feeling. Honestly, after not knowing whether we're going to have this, not knowing if we're going to be able to finish the season, it just feels great. And I'm playing with girls that I love, and I don't want to leave.
What's been your favorite part about being on this team?
Everybody's super close. There's no drama. There's no cattiness. It's all just one big team. We feel like a family, and being able to lean back on them is a great feeling.
What's been your favorite game so far? I mean, there's so many great games you could pick from. Of course, the first Star Valley game where you got to go to Afton and be a part of the first Evanston victory in Afton in a while. There's also the Green River game at Green River where you guys locked up the number 1 seed. What's been kind of your favorite one so far?
My favorite game so far has either been Rock Springs. Even though we lost, it was still the game that we realized how far our bar could be raised, or the Star Valley game in Star Valley, just because that was the first time we all played as a huge team, and it was my first game back from quarantine, so that was a good feeling.
I bet. Taylor, thank you so much for your time. Good luck. That's Taylor Peterson, senior on the Evanston volleyball team. Good luck in CASPER. We'll be pulling for you.
Thank you so much.
Here with Evanston senior Cambry Brown. Cambry, one thing I noticed even last year watching a little bit of the JV game and some of the stuff that you did at the varsity level, you are absolutely full of energy, and Coach Lawler has kind of credited you with kind of being that spark plug off the bench. Where does that energy and that kind of passion come from?
I just love the game. I've always been a super competitive person. I love to compete in everything I do and just do my best. And I think that I just love supporting everybody. And I don't know, I just think I love the game so much that I just want to win so bad. It just brings out so much energy. I don't know.
It's funny because when you get a point or when you get a block, you just see it all over your face. You're completely 110% stoked for that. You're also stoked for your teammates. What is it about this team that makes it so close? I mean, we talk with all the other girls and you ask them and they just say, we love each other, we have respect for each other, and we're a unit. What is it that makes you guys so close?
For me, I'm just super close with the grade below me, and I just want to see everybody succeed. I think that we are super good at just supporting each other and just not just wanting like our individual selves to succeed, but us as a team to just go far. So I think that's what really helped us this year.
At the beginning of the season, there was some struggles. Of course, there was the Cokeville invite, the Evanston duels, and then you guys kind of flipped a switch around the Rock Springs game, and then you just kept winning. Did you think that being in a driver's seat in the West was possible that early in the season?
My senior year, I always wanted to do, everybody wants to win, and so I think that just keep striving. I think that we took the Cokeville loss and you know what, hey, we can get better from this. This is as low as we can get and we're just going to build from that. And so we just took it and ran with it, especially from years past. We had girls, we lost a lot of utility players last year, and I feel like that we just knew that we had to fill it in with either energy, good defense, good blocking, and so I feel like we just took it and worked with it and just became better.
What can you say about the work ethic of the team and how you, as you said, you guys have gotten better throughout the season? What can you say about their work ethic and just kind of their drive to get to this point where you guys are legit contenders moving into state this week?
Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's just one thing that we are super proud of is how hard we work. I feel like it's super easy for us to build up. I feel like once we are super short-minded, a bad point happens. I think we're super good at shaking it off and, hey, next point, because volleyball is a super mental game. If you just continue to harp on that one bad play, one bad pass, one bad set, you're going to continue to go down a spiral. And I think that we just got to understand that, hey, moving into state, we make a mistake, we just move on and build from that.
What's been the most memorable moment for you being on this 2020 squad?
Probably the second game against Star Valley. Coming out with a huge win like that, it just so gives you shivers because nobody thought that we were going to pull it out. Even the Rock Springs coach, not Rock Springs, Star Valley coach was talking to my dad and was like, yeah, we weren't expecting you guys to be this good this year. And it's so awesome to be the underdog and just come up and show everybody who's boss.
So admittedly, it must have felt really good to say that you guys have beaten Star Valley not once, but 4 times this year.
Definitely. I love that. I love saying that repeatedly. 4 times this year, yep.
What do you feel like is your guys' biggest strength heading into the state tournament?
Our blocking and our defense are really big components that we'll have going into this year. And I think that just everybody else has to be prepared because we are really mentally strong and just we're sound with our defense. And I think that going in, we'll just continue to do good things.
That's Cambry Brown, Evanston High School senior. Cambry, thank you so much for your time and best of luck in CASPER this weekend.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
A big thank you to Cambry Brown, Taylor Peterson for joining us on the pregame show. In the Rock Springs game on the pregame show, we had Taryn Holt and Allie Sawyer. Those are the 4 Sawyer seniors that will be playing their final game today. Cullen Holt.
Yeah, this is an awesome opportunity for the Red Devils to close their season with a win, and against a good team like Star Valley, that's when you can go home with a smile. Even though maybe you didn't win that first game to be on the championship side of the bracket, you have essentially cemented yourself as the West Region champions at the end of the season, even if you didn't win the regional tournament when it happened just a week ago.
Yeah, that's what this consolation bracket kind of became, was a West championship as the East swept the first round. In the championship round for the state title, it's going to be Kelly Walsh trying to get a 4th straight state title against the top-ranked Laramie Plains women. In the 3rd place game, it'll be Cheyenne East versus Thunder Basin, but we're concerned about who's bringing home that consolation trophy. Is it going to be Evanston beating Star Valley for the 5th time, or do the Braves finally put together the piece that is the 2020 Evanston Red Devils? Let's go ahead and bring you your starting lineups, brought to you by the Farmers Insurance, the Jeff Piper Agency. Let's start with Star Valley. Mr. Holtz.
Yeah, Star Valley, these are names you know pretty well, Elin, and they're all players that these Red Devils know too, and they know their tendencies as well. Whitney Hale is a captain, as is McKenna Brogue, both of them captains and starters. Cameron Jenkins, Maddie Hale, Gracie Kasier, Mia Hutchinson, and Addison Jenkins, and Whitney Hale is going to be the libero, by the way.
For the Evanston Red Devils, of course, you've got the junior number 3, Stacia Barker, the junior number 7, Mia Barker, the junior number 11, Emily Freeland, the senior number 15, Taryn Holt, playing in her final volleyball game in an Evanston uniform, the senior number 18, playing in her final volleyball game for Evanston, Taylor Peterson, and number 19, the junior Abby Rigby, with Bailey Critchfield, the junior, as the libero. We are ready to get started here as they wrap up the starting lineups again. Your starting lineups for this game brought to you by Farmers Insurance, the Jeff Piper Agency. What a season it has been, and it just feels right to close it against Star Valley, a team that Evanston has historically had issues with, but in 2020, it's another story. First time these two teams played each other was the conference season opener. Evanston won in 5, and then the Red Devils took care of Star Valley in 4 in Evanston, took care of them in 4 again at the regional tournament first round, and then swept them in the third place game in the West region. Here we go, Red Devils, Braves, part 5.
Man, it's going to be a good one, too. Devils seem excited. They'll be on this left side right here, and they've got all the big names out there right now.
Of course, that starting lineup with the Barkers, Holt, Peterson, Rigby, Freeland, and Critchfield will come in for Holt in a minute. Out there for Star Valley is Gracie Kazare, Cameron Jenkins, Amber Milne, Maddie Hale, Addie Jenkins, and McKenna Brogue.
McKenna Brogue, from the moment this season started, she has been a force to be reckoned with on this Star Valley team. So watch Evanston key on her as they have in the last 4 meetings between these two teams.
If you've watched Star Valley a lot, you know that this offense does go through McKenna Brogue, but if they get Addie Jenkins, number 40, going, that's when things really get interesting if they can kind of clear things there. Gracie Kazare checks out, and Whitney Hale, the libero, checks in for Star Valley. Can you tell I've called this team a few times this year, Colin Holt?
Yeah, you like this Evanston team, know Star Valley pretty well, and that can work to both of these teams' advantages because, like I said a little bit ago, they begin to understand each other's tendencies.
Mia Barker serves, and we're underway in the Consolation Championship game. Left side attack from Brogue for Star Valley, bopped up by Mia Barker. Freeland almost ran on to the third place game court to try to dig it up, and Star Valley takes point number 1 in set 1. 1-0 Braves with Whitney Hale to serve for Star Valley. Wearing the maroon jersey, the rest of her team in the white with the maroon shoulders. Evanston back in their white jerseys with the exception of Bailey Critchfield, who gets the serve back row. Left side, Emily Freeland. That one goes wide on the far sideline, and Star Valley with a 2-0 lead. Whitney Hale to serve again.
Something we talked about kind of all tournament, eliminating errors for this Evanston team to put them in the best position possible.
Hale, back row, far corner, Freeland. Peterson back set, Stacia Barker tries to drop that one down the 10-foot line, dig by Whitney Hale. Center attack from McKenna Brogue. She goes into the net, misfires, and the Red Devils pick up their first point of the match. 2-1 Star Valley. Bailey Critchfield to serve. Taryn Holt comes on for Stacia Barker.
Haven't talked a whole lot about Bailey Critchfield, but she has had a real good tournament as well defensively.
Served by Critchfield, bopped up by Brogue. She calls for it. Near side attack, blocked by Holt. Back to Kazare, blocked again by Evanston, but this time it goes over the near sideline. Star Valley with a 3-1 lead. Cameron Jenkins to serve for the Lady Braves. First touch, Freeland, back row near side. Critchfield clears it over the net from the back and received by Milne. Setting up Brogue on the right side with the dig is Critchfield back row. Left side, Emily Freeland. That one deflected high and into the stands off the near sideline. Red Devils cut the gap to 1, 3-2.
Emily Freeland all tournament long.
Mackenzie Porter to serve for the Red Devils. And here it comes. First touch, Brogue, back row. Cameron Jenkins setting up Gracie Kazare, tries to go cross court. Great dig by Peterson, cleared over the net by Holt. Setting up Addie Jenkins, blocked by Taryn Holt, down on the back row, and the senior having a good final game. 3-3.
Liked what I saw, especially in the second half of that game in the semifinals.
Serve by Peterson, by Porter goes long, and Star Valley regains the lead, 4-3. Evanston has beaten Star Valley 4 times, but when you have a great team like Star Valley who's seen Evanston this many times, it's going to be hard to get that 5th. It'll be a battle. Brogue serves into the net, and it's all knotted up.
That's a gift. When McKenna Brogue misses a serve, got to take advantage of it if you're Evanston.
Emily Freeland to do the honors for the Red Devils. High arcing serve at Gracie Kazare, back corner. Attack from Hutchinson, blocked by Evanston, down on the Star Valley side. Evanston with their first lead. And it just seems interesting. We're 5 hours away from Evanston, 7 hours away from Afton. These are teams that have played each other since middle school, and the final career of the 4 Evanston seniors will be against one of the teams they are most familiar with.
Taryn Holt with another big block.
Freeland with the serve. It tickles across the tape. Left side attack from Hutchinson off the top of the net. Kept alive by Mia Barker, but her dive actually cut off Porter from getting there. She got caught up behind, and Star Valley ties it up at 5. Gracie Kazare to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row center. Porter, back set, right side. Holt looking for the 10-foot line. Kept alive by Addie Jenkins as Cameron Jenkins clears it out. Jump set, Taryn Holt. She's looking for the back corner, and Taryn Holt putting on a heck of a swan song. 6-5 Red Devils after the Holt kill. She'll now serve. First touch, Whitney Hale, back row. Setting up for a Addie Jenkins attack. Back row dig, Freeland. Left side, Evanston will get Mia Barker. Yes! On the far side of the 10-foot stripe, and the Red Devils go out to 2-point lead, 7-5 in set 1. Served by Holt. First touch, Addie Jenkins. Setting up to Hutchinson. That one finds the far sideline, and it is 7-6. Critchfield comes on for Holt.
I believe that's the first true kill we've seen from Star Valley.
And
haven't quite gotten the offense going yet.
It was taken by Mia Hutchinson for Star Valley. Seniors on this Star Valley squad, it's McKenna Brogue and Addie Jenkins. That's it. Ace for Whitney Hale, and it's 7-7.
When you've got a good libero that can serve well, just like we saw with Kelly Walsh's Owens, you're in a good spot.
Addie Jenkins actually the server, my bad. Critchfield back row dig, left side, Stacia Barker trying to go over the back line, but it's too long, too strong. Star Valley with an 8-7 lead. Addie Jenkins to serve again for Star Valley, the senior in her final game as well. First touch, Freeland, back row. Porter over to Mia Barker, trying to find that back line. Good dig by Brogue. Near side attack from Hutchinson, down. And the Braves out to 9-7 lead. Good run by Addie Jenkins. Serve, first touch, Freeland, back row. Porter passes over to Stacia Barker, left side, blocked by Star Valley, kept alive by Evanston. Cleared over net by Taylor Peterson. Addie Jenkins receives. Mia Hutchinson, far side, too long, too strong, trying to go cross court. And the Red Devils cut the gap to 1. Taylor Peterson to serve.
That was close, and there was almost nobody home for Evanston had that been in.
The end of a long day for both of these teams as Peterson serves into the net. And that actually might be why she served into the net. It's been a long day. This is the 9th set of volleyball played by the Red Devils.
Not just 9 sets, but 9 tournament do-or-die sets.
Yeah.
That takes a little extra out of you.
Served by Mia Hutchinson, first touch, Critchfield, back row, near side. Left side, Stacia Barker. Does that one drop? No. It's wide of the far sideline, and Star Valley with an 11-8 lead. Mia Hutchinson to serve for the Lady Braves. First touch, Freeland, back row. Peterson setting up Stacia Barker for Evanston, bopped up by Cameron Jenkins. It's a player into the net on Star Valley. Red Devils cut the gap to 2. It's 11-9. Braves here in the Consolation Championship in set 1. Mia Barker to serve. First touch, Whitney Hale. That one deflected long. Addie Jenkins goes up and puts it over. Left side, Emily Freeland with the attack. Good dig broke. She's calling for it on attack. Near side, drops the hammer, but it's way too long. Trying to go near to far sidelines, but lands outside the square. Red Devils cut the gap to 1.
Been neck and neck thus far. Biggest run for either team. 4 points for Star Valley. Back from 6-9.
Mia Barker to serve. That one down on the back line. It's an ace for Barker to tie it up.
Boy, Mia Barker, good day of serving for her. Had an ace in the opening game against Kelly Walsh and another one against Rock Springs.
Another serve by Barker. That one nearly an overpass cut off by Cameron Jenkins. Hard attack from Maddie Hale, but it's deflected out of bounds by Evanston on the far sideline, and Star Valley regains the lead 12-11. Whitney Hale to serve for the Lady Braves. Bounces it around, spins it in her hands, and lets it fly. First touch, Critchfield, center back row. Peterson setting up Freeland, left side attack. Bopped up by Addie Jenkins, punched over by Cameron Jenkins. Evanston with an attack from Emily Freeland, off of the Star Valley block, and down on the 10-foot line. Red Devils tied up 12-12. Bailey Critchfield to serve. Freeland having a heck of a day at the 4A state tournament. Served by Critchfield, received by Hale. Jenkins setting up Kazare off the Evanston block and out of bounds over the far line. And Star Valley regains the lead, 13-12. Gracie Kazare's brother, RJ Kazare, was a heck of an athlete on the Star Valley squad, football and basketball.
Biggest lead for either team was 11-8 Star Valley not too long ago.
It's now 13-12 Star Valley. Served by Cameron Jenkins for such Freeland. Back row near side. She gets an attack off of the Star Valley block. Over the far sideline. Evanston ties the game up on the Freeland kill. The last 2 points by Evanston have been Emily Freeland kills.
Yeah, again, Freeland, and she has just been getting better and better throughout the course of the day.
Kenzie Porter to serve. Diving dig by Bro. Great setup by Cameron Jenkins as they attack it over. Freeland clears it over the net for Evanston. And now Whitney Hale for Star Valley. Kazare for the attack. Blocked by the Red Devils. It's Taryn Holtz again on the back line. Evanston with the lead, 14-13.
I'm not keeping track of blocks, but I should be. Taryn Holt has started to rack them up.
Kenzie Porter to serve. That noise you're hearing is Laramie with a 16-13 lead in the state championship game in set 1. Kenzie Porter serves. McKenna Brogue tries to set up Addie Jenkins. It's an underpass. Jenkins goes into the net. Evanston with a 2-point lead. Porter to serve again. Quite the run for Evanston compared to the other runs we've seen thus far. Porter goes into the net and the run ends. 1 point lead for Evanston, 15-14.
Series of 3 straight points for the Red Devils.
Served by McKenna Brogue, the senior. First touch, Critchfield, back row center. Porter, jump set. Taryn Holt, nice correction. She tried to jump up to slam it down, but saw the block was there, so just puts it over the net. Setting up an attack for Mia Hutchinson. Star Valley on the near sideline, goes cross court and drops it in, 15-15. McKenna Brogue to serve again. And there'll be a delay as a ball comes off the third place game onto this one. Now Brogue serve. First touch Freeland, back row, near side. Porter back sets to Taryn Holt. Over the Star Valley block. It's going to be a point for Star
Holt
Valley.
went into the net.
Yeah, Taryn Holt goes into the net. And it's 16-15 Star Valley.
Now 3 straight points for the Braves.
Brogue with the serve into the net, and it's all knotted up at 16. Emily Freeland to serve. She's out there with Critchfield, Porter. Mia Barker comes on for Cambry Brown, and she'll join the front row of Peterson and Holt. Served by Freeland. First touch, Kazare in the back row. Cameron Jenkins setting up a Gracie Kazare attack. That one too long, trying to find the near corner. And the Red Devils with a 17-16 lead. Emily Freeland to serve again. First touch, Brogue in the back row. Left side, near side attack from Mia Hutchinson. Bounces off of Peterson and down. And it's 17-7, or 17-17. Served by Gracie Kazare. That one over the net. Freeland, first touch. Porter goes out of bounds to get it. Setting up the Taryn Holtz attack. That one deflected wide and out of bounds. Taryn Holtz continues her masterful performance in this game, and it's a Red Devils lead, and Holt will go to serve. We heard from her in her interview at the beginning of the last game. She's competitive, and she's showing that spirit today, wanting to go out on top. Attack by Star Valley, deflected by Evanston. Left side, light hit by Mia Barker, diving dig McKenna Brogue. Mia Hutchinson into the net, and the Red Devils extend the lead to 2, 19-17. Championship game update, Kelly Walsh on top of Laramie, 18-17 in set 1. Taryn Holt to serve. First touch, Hale, back row. Jenkins setting up Hutchinson, and she goes for the far side back corner, right down at the feet of Taryn Holt. And Star Valley cuts the gap to 1, 19-18 in set 1. Addie Jenkins to serve. It's worthy to note, in the sweep of the Red Devils, Addie Jenkins was not in that game. Porter, back set. Peterson looking for the attack, pops it high over the net. Brogue with the first touch. Cameron Jenkins setting up Mia Hutchinson, blocked by Evanston, kept alive by Cameron Jenkins. It's not going to get cleared over the net, though, and the Red Devils with a 20-18 lead.
Stacia Barker.
Taylor Peterson to serve. Again, Addie Jenkins not on the court when the Red Devils swept them a week ago in Evanston. She is definitely a difference maker. Served by Peterson, low into the net.
Again, just starting to see a little bit of fatigue here. It's been a long day for these girls, and you'll see it on both sides too.
I think Freeland yelling to her team, taking the leadership reins of this squad. Mia Hutchinson to serve for Star Valley. That one too long. Red Devils extend to 21-19. Mia Barker to serve. First touch, Milne in the back row. It's an overpass. Stacia Barker does what Stacia Barker does and deposits it in the 10-foot line. 22-19, Red Devils lead. Timeout, Blake Peterson. Red Devils lead in set 1 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Consolation championship game, and the Red Devils on top of Star Valley in set 1, 22-19. Welcome to the Taryn Holt Show. She has been all over the place. Solo blocks for kills, solo kills. The final game of her Red Devil volleyball career, and she's wanting to leave a memory. Mia Barker will serve for Evanston as the Red Devils lead 22-19. First touch, Milne in the back row. Set up by Brogue. Left side attack from Maddie Hale. Great dig by Mia Barker, cleared over the net by Peterson. Cameron Jenkins setting up Brogue. Left side, dig by Critchfield, back row. Left side, Emily Freeland looking for the 10-foot stripe. Diving dig, Whitney Hale for Star Valley. Brogue tries to punch it over the net. They're going to give it to Evanston as Brogue bounced it off the antenna. 23-19, Red Devils lead. Mia Barker to serve. First touch, Whitney Hale. Addie Jenkins, left side, McKenna Brogue. Right hit, going to the ground to get it is Mia Barker. Left side, Emily Freeland. Going to the ground to get that one is Brogue. She launches an attack, blocked by Stacia Barker, still on the Star Valley side. Another attack from Brogue, but this time she gets around the Evanston block, and it's 23-20. Star Valley with the serve. Tell you what, McKenna Brogue, in the time that I've seen her, has been impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, she started the season that impressive. We're going to have a timeout here, and a smart one at that.
Absolutely. Red Devils lead 23-20 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District No. 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosana Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Red Devils lead 23-20 in set 1 of the 4A Consolation Championship game here at the state tournament. Whitney Hale to serve for Star Valley. Evanston's waiting for it. Hale sends it. Doesn't clear the net. It hits the top of the net and drops down. Set point, Evanston. Bailey Critchfield to serve. First touch, Brogue in the back row, near side. Jenkins setting up McKenna Brogue, who goes with the attack, deflected up by Critchfield. Left side, Emily Freeland off the Star Valley block, down! Evanston takes set 1, 25-20. Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and they lead it 1-0. Kelly Walsh just took set 1 over Laramie in the championship game, but the Red Devils winning the Consolation Championship in set 1, 25-20. We'll be back with set 2 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by Jen's Life Photography. Local photography, whether it's family portraits or senior pictures, capture the moment with Jen's Life Photography. An Evanston local with a Utah number, 801-289-6161. And by Freeway Tire. With a friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service, and great prices come together. Call Freeway Tire at 307-789-8632.
The day started out with a heartbreaking loss to Kelly Walsh in the first round. But you know what? It's been a pretty good day ever since then. Evanston sweeping Rock Springs, avenging their only Western lost in the semifinals of the Consolation bracket, and now they get Star Valley for a 5th time this year in the Consolation Championship. They lead 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as we get ready to start set number 2. Elan Olliff and Colin Holtz bringing you the action at the end of what's been a great day for Evanston Volleyball.
4 kills for Emily Freeland in set number 1.
Mia Hutchinson serves into the net to open set 2, and the Red Devils already on a top 1-0. Mia Barker to serve. She's been very good from the serving line. An ace in all 3 matches Evanston has played. Another serve by Barker. First touch, Milne. Hale passes to Brogue off the Evanston block. Going down to get it is Critchfield. Great block by Critchfield. Freeland puts it across the net. Brogue wants another shot at it. That one bounces off of the top of the net and drops down in the far sideline of Evanston. Star Valley ties at 1-1. Whitney Hale to serve for Star Valley. That one barely clears the net. Daru with the underpass, but Rigby almost got there in time to assist it across the net, but it is an ace for Star Valley. 2-1 after the ace by Whitney Hale. Hale to serve again. Daru again in the back row. Battle at the net, won by McKenna Brogue as she puts it over despite the defensive try by Taylor Peterson. 3-1 Star Valley. Whitney Hale to serve. First touch Daru, back row near side. Left side attack, Emily Freeland. That one wide on the far sideline. 4-1 Star Valley. Whitney Hale to serve. That one barely gets over the net and hits the shoe of Caitlin Daru. It was one of those ones where it was either going to get over the net and be an ace or not make it at all. So it's another ace for Whitney Hale, 5-1 for Star Valley.
That's the longest run and biggest lead for Star Valley in this match.
Next serve, Caitlin Daru, back row near side. Peterson, back set to Stacia Barker, off of Hale and out of bounds. Evanston ends the run and it's 5-2. Bailey Critchfield to serve. First touch, Milne back row. Jenkins setting up a Brogue attack. Blocked by Evanston, out of bounds. Star Valley gets a 6-2 lead. Star Valley kind of led early in that first set, and Evanston just hung around for a while and then finally took over late in the first set and won it. Served by Cameron Jenkins. First touch, Emily Freeland. It's an underpass to the net for another ace for Star Valley. 7-2 Braves.
That's the second ace of the game for Jenkins.
Cameron Jenkins to serve. Cameron is a junior. Her sister Addie, a senior. Left side, Emily Freeland off of Cameron Jenkins and across the far sideline. Give the kill to Emily Freeland, and it's 7-3 Star Valley. Mackenzie Porter to serve. Tell you what, with all the juniors on this squad, with how good they were, this experience they're getting at the state tournament is invaluable.
Absolutely.
Porter to serve. First touch, Brogue, back row. Cameron Jenkins setting up Gracie Kazir. Great dig in the back row near side by Porter. Left side, Emily Freeland at the 10-foot stripe. Dig by Brogue. She calls for it. An attack from her. Off of the net, kept alive by Whitney Hale. Evanston gets it. 4 hits on Star Valley. 7-4. Emily Freeland has been to the state tournament before as a freshman 2 years ago, and that experience is showing as she is having a great day. But now you get the rest of these juniors here who knows what they could do next year. Gracie Kazare with the spike. Drops it down on the back line, and Star Valley takes an 8-4 lead.
You're right, Star Valley did have a strong start, scoring the first 2 points of the last set, but this is something completely different.
Absolutely. McKenna Brogue with the serve. She's been great with the attacks. Right side attack from Emily Freeland, down on the back line. We'll see if Evanston can start eating into that set lead. They do lead it 1-0 here in set 2. It's 8-5 Star Valley with Freeland to serve. Freeland with the rainbow serve at Kazare, back row. She calls it for it on attack. Instead, they go Mia Hutchinson, blocked by, that looked like Holt, pushed over by Hutchinson. Setting up Holt for a center attack.
Ball on.
Yep. So we'll get a reserve. Ball rolls over from the third place game. Served by Emily Freeland. First touch, looked like Brogue and Hale fought over it. Bopped over the net by Hutchinson. Porter, back set to Peterson off of the Star Valley block, kept alive by Brogue. Mia Hutchinson, near side attack, blocked by Taryn Holt, kept alive by Whitney Hale. Another attack by Hutchinson. This time she drops it past an Evanston defender in the back row on the near side, and Star Valley takes a 9-5 lead. Gracie Kazare to serve.
Plenty of time left for Evanston here, just a 4-point deficit, so if they can just avoid panicking and continue to try to play their game.
Kazare with the serve, diving dig by Critchfield. It was a great try, but instead it's an ace. The fact that Evanston has only dropped 2 sets to Star Valley all year in their 4 previous matches, or 3 sets, my apologies, in their 4 previous matches, I think they know that they can come back on this team. They just got to take a deep breath and do things 1 point at a time as Kazare serves into the net and Evanston cuts the gap to 4. Taryn Holt to serve, and I got a funny feeling that she is going to leave her mark on Evanston volleyball before this game is over.
Oh, and she already has, too. She's had such a good start. So many blocks and a couple of kills in that first set.
First touch, Brogue, bopped up high. Hale passes back to Brogue, who has to clear it out from the back row. Mia Barker with the left side attack, off of Whitney Hale and out of bounds. 10-7, Red Devils up, or trail by 3, but they lead 1-0 here in set 2. Taryn Holt to serve. First touch, Brogue, back row, near side. Setting up an attack for Maddie Hale. She goes off at the top of the net. Red Devils cut the gap to 2. Here we go.
Yeah, right into the antenna there.
Holt with the serve. First touch, Hale. Jenkins setting up a Mia Hutchinson attack. Down in the near corner. Porter tried her best to get to it, but not much when you can do when Mia Hutchinson, who stands at 5'11", drops the hammer like that. It's 11-8 Star Valley. Addie Jenkins to serve. She's got a knee brace on her right leg in this one. First touch, Critchfield, back row, near side. Porter setting up Stacia Barker, left side attack, bopped up by Addie Jenkins. Cameron Jenkins passes to McKenna Brogue. She clears it out from the back row. Porter with the dig. Left side attack, Mia Barker. Good dig there by Whitney Hale. Here comes an attack from Hutchinson. She drops it down on the back line, going from the near sideline. And it's 12-8 Star Valley.
Hutchinson really starting to heat up. 3 kills in this set to go along with the 3 from set number 1.
Addie Jenkins to serve. Off of the top of the net, and this time it drops down on the Star Valley side instead of the Evanston side like last time. Taylor Peterson to serve. It'll be 12-9 for her. They trail by 3. The Evanston senior goes for the back line, bopped up by Hale. Near side, far side attack by Mia Hutchinson, setting up another far side attack from Mia Barker. Near side attack from Hutchinson. She's all over the place, bopped up by Peterson. Mia Barker again looking for the back line, bopped up by Hale. Maddie Hale, attack blocked by Evanston. Near side, Hutchinson blocked by the Red Devils, Rigby and Stacia. A light hit by Hutchinson. Pass from Critchfield. Mia Barker clears it over the net. Here comes that one from Cameron Jenkins. It goes off of Abby Rigby and out of bounds across the back line. 13-9, Star Valley here in set 2. Red Devils lead set 1. Or lead 1 set to nothing. Mia Hutchinson to serve. First touch, Freeland, back row center. Peterson passes to Stacia Barker, clears it over. It's off of Addie Jenkins' hands awkwardly on the reserve as it crosses the back line, out of bounds, well into the corner by the stands.
There are two options on a free ball. You can try to push it toward the back row and get him to move back out of system, or you can try to spin it across just over the net, and that's what Barker did there, and it worked.
Mia Barker will serve now. Into the nets. 14-10, Star Valley. Whitney Hale now will take the ball for the Braves. Star Valley leads by 4 as Whitney Hale serves for Star Valley. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Peterson setting up Emily Freeland. She pushes it over with 2 hands. Now Star Valley, McKenna Brogue, near side, long. No, they're saying it was deflected out of bounds by Evanston. So 15-10. Star Valley leads in set 2, but the Red Devils won set 1.
I have that as Brogue's first real kill of the entire match, so that's kudos to Evanston defensively.
Whitney Hale to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row center. Peterson, back set, Stacia Barker on the near side. Addie Jenkins digs back row, far corner. Kazare sends it across the net. Critchfield passes to Emily Freeland, off to Star Valley, blocked and down in front of the Star Valley net. Red Devils cut the gap to 4, 15-11 in set 2.
Can't seem to close it further than that 4-point hurdle.
Served by Critchfield, tried to find the back line, but it misses just barely, and it's 16-11. Laramie pulling away in set 2, it's 20-16. Kelly Walsh leads the championship game, though, 1-0. Cameron Jenkins will serve for Star Valley. Timeout called. We're going to take a breath here. Evanston on top, 1-0, but Star Valley leads the set 2, 16-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
Red Devils trail set 2, 16-11 to Star Valley, but they won set 1. So the Red Devils on top where it matters most. I think we saw a similar set against Rock Springs in that second set when Evanston kind of came back on them. We'll see if they can pull something similar here. Cameron Jenkins to serve for Star Valley. First touch, Cambry Brown, back row center. Peterson setting up Emily Freeland to tack on the near far side into the net. Star Valley extends 17-11. Cameron Jenkins, the junior, to serve again for the Braves. First touch, Freeland, back row, far side. Peterson setting up Freeland to just lightly hit it over the net. Kazare hits the attack from Addie Jenkins. Too long, tried to find the near corner, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 5. Rigby comes out. Porter will come in to serve. That noise you're hearing is Laramie taking a 23-17 lead in set 2. Served by Porter, received by Star Valley. Here comes Crisaire with an attack, popped up by Brown, hit over the net by Evanston. Addie Jenkins with a push over the net, and now Evanston will get a coordinated attack. Left side, Emily Freeland. Good dig by Whitney Hill. It's an underpass. It's an underpass. Taryn Holt was ready for it just in case it was an overpass, but underpass. Evanston picks up the point, 17-13. Mackenzie Porter to serve. That one is an ace. She dropped that one. Dropped it down in the far corner. That was expertly placed. 17-14 after the serve. Ace by Porter.
You can't move that one an inch further to the left or an inch further back, or that's out of bounds. She dropped that one just in the corner.
She's going for another ace, bopped up by Bro. Kazair with an attack. Good dig by Critchfield. It's an overpass, and now Star Valley will get an attack. Brogue, light hit, left side, kept alive by Porter. Peterson passing Freeland, left side, light hit, trying to find the 10-foot strive, dug by Jenkins. Left side attack from McKenna Brogue, and it is into the net. Red Devils cut the gap to 2. Blake Peterson calls a timeout. Red Devils starting to come alive here in set 2, but they lead it 1-0 on a First Pinko Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Red Devils trailed most of this second set, but now they're on a run. They still trail Star Valley, but it's only a 2-point deficit as Mackenzie Porter gets ready to serve, but they lead 1-0. Porter's serve goes too long on the back line. As soon as they hit the air, you heard McKenna Brogue tell the rest of her team out. So Star Valley extends it to 3, and Brogue will get ready to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row center. Porter, back set. Emily Freeland, near side attack. And she couldn't square it up to get it over the net. Star Valley picks up the point. McKenna Brogue to serve again.
Set was just a little too far out in front of her.
19-15 Star Valley. Brogue to serve for the Braves. Freeland with the first touch. Porter keeps it alive by diving. Dump set by Peterson. Jenkins setting up Amia Hutchinson, a kill. That one drops down in the near corner. And Star Valley up by 5, 20-15.
Red Devils got to put something together here because they are starting to run out of time now in this set.
McKenna Brogue serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row center. Porter, back set. Emily Freeland, left side attack. Yes, ma'am, in the near corner. And the Red Devils get the serve back and cut the deficit to 4. Freeland to serve.
Nine kills in this game for Freeland.
And we're not through the second set yet. Freeland delivers the serve. First touch, Kazair, back row, far corner. Left side, Mia Hutchinson. Great dig by Freeland in the back row. That was a hammer. Cleared over the net by Holt. Kazair to Jenkins. Here comes a Kazair attack. Blocked by Evanston. Taryn Holtz and Mia Barker causing a 4th hit on Star Valley, and it's 20-17. Emily Freeland to serve again. First touch, Brogue in the back row. It's an overpass. Taryn Holtz goes up and deposits it in the 10-foot line. 20-18, Red Devils on a run.
Taryn Holt having a real good game.
Freeland to serve. That one, it's an ace off of Cameron Jenkins and over the back line. It's a 1-point lead for Star Valley. Freeland to serve. First touch, Brogue, back row. Cameron Jenkins setting up Mia Hutchinson. Left side, it's a light hit. Peterson read it perfectly. To Porter, dump set. Diving dig by Cameron Jenkins. Evanston has tied it up. A lift on Star Valley.
Can't try to set it from below your eye level, basically, is what happened there, and the Red Devils have rattled off 5 straight.
Freeland with the serve. First touch, Kazare, back row. Cameron Jenkins setting up an attack. Mia Hutchinson, light hit. Diving dig by Porter, but it drops down at the 10-foot strike, dead center, 21-20. And now Gracie Kazare to serve. That one for the third serve for Star Valley. It brushes the top of the net, and it actually does not clear it this time. Evanston ties it up. Taryn Holtz to serve, one of the hottest players on the court right now. First touch, Whitney Hale, back row. Jenkins setting up an attack from Maddie Hale. Great block, or dig, by Porter. Left side, Mia Barker deflected by Whitney Hale. Brogue setting up Hutchinson, left side attack. Diving dig by Porter, kept alive by Holt, bopped up high by Mia Barker. Stacia Barker tries to get it over, but that's a fourth hit, and it's 22-21. Addie Jenkins to serve. Freeland, first touch, back row. Porter setting up Stacia Barker, left side. That one drops down on the far sideline. Tie game, 22-22. Peterson to serve. This has been Star Valley set for most of the way, but Evanston has come roaring back. Taylor Peterson, the senior, in her final volleyball game as an Evanston Red Devil to serve. First touch broke. That one is going out of bounds, but corralled by Hutchinson. Cleared over the net by Brogue. And it is a lift. Lift called on, called on Evanston. Brogue barely cleared it over the net, and causing Evanston no choice but to lift. 23-22.
Until that point, it was a 7-2 run for the Red Devils to get back in this one.
Timeout called. Red Devils trail Star Valley 23-22, but lead 1-0 in set 2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Red Devils lead 1-0 in the Consolation Championship, but trail by 1 late in the second set. 23-22. Star Valley, and they're about to serve. Mia Hutchinson will do the honors for the Lady Braves. And that one over the net. Critchfield first touch. Peterson setting up Stacia Barker, left side. Good dig by Hale in the far corner. McKenna Brogue blocked by Evanston, but down on their own 10-foot line, and it's set point, Star Valley. 24-22. Mia Hutchinson to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Peterson setting up Stacia Barker, back line, yes ma'am. Still set point Star Valley, but Evanston gets the serve. 24-23.
Credit this Evanston team and Star Valley too for battling after this has already been a long day.
Served by Mia Barker, first touch, Milne. McKenna Brogue, right side, deflected up by Mia Barker on the far sideline. Peterson passes Emily Freeland. She goes over the net. Going to the knees to get it, Milne. Brogue, left side attack, off the Evanston block, kept alive by Critchfield, back row. Peterson setting up Emily Freeland left side, light hit. One hit return by Star Valley. Emily Freeland lift on Star Valley, and it's 24-24. Set point taken away from the Braves. Mia Barker to serve. Timeout called. We're going to keep it right here. All knotted up at 24. Evanston, this will be, they played 5 sets against Kelly Walsh, 3 sets against Rock Springs, 10th set of high-pressure state tournament volleyball today. This has been an absolute ringer of a format, and quite frankly, it's been a lot of fun as well.
Absolutely, and Evanston has never really been in a position where they can bring some people off the bench, give some breathers at all in this tournament, and so the people that are on the floor most of these times have been on the floor for all 10 sets.
Absolutely. Update around the tournament. Thunder Basin is about to win the 3rd place game. They're on top 2-0 and lead that 3rd set 20-9. Laramie and Kelly Walsh tied at 1 set apiece in set 3. It's 10-2 Laramie in the championship game. But the Consolation championship game, it's tied at 24. Mia Barker serve. First touch, Milne. Cameron Jenkins making a brogue, near side, down in that near corner. And it's set point again for Star Valley. Whitney Hale to serve. Maddie Hale comes off. Gracie Kazare comes on. For the Lady Braves as Whitney Hale gets ready. Serve by Hale. First touch, Critchfield, back row, kept alive by Stacia Barker. Great pass, cleared over the net, back row by DeRue. Cameron Jenkins, left side, brogue, blocked by Evanston, still on the Star Valley side. Jenkins setting up Kazare. This one bopped up by Peterson, back row, near corner. With a smile on her face, passing it over the net was Abby Rigby, returned by Star Valley. Left side, Emily Freeland, bopped up high by Milne. Brogue sets it over the net, and now Critchfield, back row, near corner. Peterson, Emily Freeland, light hit at the 10-foot stripe, kept alive by Addie Jenkins. Cameron Jenkins, McKenna Brogue, near side attack, bopped up by Peterson. Emily Freeland slaps it over the net, trying to find the 10-foot line. Bopped high by Brogue. Milne passes to Hale over the net. DeRue to Peterson. Near side, Emily Freeland off the Star Valley block and out of bounds. Set point taken away. It's going to take 27 points to win this set, at least. Critchfield to serve. This is the second set we've seen Evanston in where it's essentially gone into overtime. Critchfield with the serve. First touch, Milne. Going out of bounds to get it. Far side is Jenkins. Brogue launches an attack. Well received by Evanston. Cleared, not quite over the net by Freeland. And it is set point again for Star Valley. Cameron Jenkins to serve. Whether Evanston wins this set or not, they have the momentum going into the next one for sure, coming back on Star Valley and making them work even harder. Cameron Jenkins to serve. First touch, Freeland, back row. Peterson, jump set, left side, Emily Freeland, off of the block and out of bounds across the back line. Red Devils tied up 26-26. Mackenzie Porter to serve for Evanston. It's going to take at least 28 points now. Serve, receive, Hale. Jump set to Brogue, blocked by Evanston, still on the Star Valley side. Brogue has to push it over from the back row as they were out of system. Jump set, Porter, Taryn Holt, off of Hale and out of bounds. Red Devils with their first set point of the set. 27-26. With Mackenzie Porter to serve, Taryn Holt with another kill. How many is that for her?
Man, she has 4 kills now in this game. And I think one of the team's iPads that was set up behind the Star Valley side just bit the dust, but it appears to be okay.
Serve by Porter. First touch and out of system is Star Valley. They can't clear it. Evanston comes back and takes set number 2 28-26. My goodness.
What a battle, and what a job by Evanston, man. They were down. They had set point down by 2, and they clawed their way all the way back to win that one with 3 straight points at the end.
How many Star Valley set points did they fight off? We'll have that answer for you when we come back from the break. Set 3 in the Consolation Championship game coming up. Evanston leads 2-0 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Whatever.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by T-Bar S Body Shop. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call 307-789-2639. And by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all of the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
What have we said about these Lady Red Devils all year? They battle and battle and battle, and their battling has paid off. They take set 2, 28-26, and lead it 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as we enter set 3. Elan and Cullen Holt. And Cullen, just an incredible second set by the Evanston Red Devils, charging late to win it.
Yeah, no quit from the Red Devils. Star Valley had 3 different set points, and Evanston was able to hang in there and, again, rattled off 3 straight points at the end of that set to get the victory.
Evanston about to start their 11th set of volleyball of the afternoon. And up to this point, they are 8-2 at the state tournament. The only team they had dropped sets to was, 7-3. Only team they dropped sets to was Kelly Walsh, and of course they're playing in a showdown with Laramie in the state title match. Served by Mia Barker, and we're underway in set 3. McKenna Brogue, near side attack. Blocked by Stacia Parker. That one's going out of bounds. And the Red Devils take point number 1. Cross the back line high, and now Mia Barker to serve again. Serve receive, Whitney Hale. Jenkins, left side, Brogue, great dig by Peterson up high, Critchfield. Overpass, Cameron Jenkins goes up to get it, kept alive by Stacia Barker and pushed over the net by Bailey Critchfield. Attack from Maddie Hale, drops it down in the far corner, and it's 1-1. Whitney Hale to serve for Star Valley. First touch, back row, Emily Freeland near side. Setting up Stacia Barker is Peterson. She pops it over the net, but it's over the back line. Star Valley takes a 2-1 lead. Early in this third set, but the Red Devils lead 2-1. The third place game is over. Thunder Basin sweeps East. Served by Whitney Hale, first touch, Critchfield, back row. Peterson setting up Emily Freeland, left side attack. Brogue with the dig. Jenkins setting up a McKenna Brogue attack. Great dig by DeRue, but it's too powerful and across the Evanston near sideline. 3-1 Star Valley.
Well, Star Valley started strong in the second set too, but Evanston hung around and pulled it off at the end.
Served by Whitney Hale. First touch, Freeland back row, and that one is an ace as it goes across the back line off of Freeland's shoulder.
Third ace of the match for her.
4-1 Star Valley as the Braves will continue this run. Whitney Hale, you just heard it from Colin Holt, our statistician. 3 aces in the match for her. First touch, Critchfield back row center. Freeland pops it high. Stacia with the light hit over the net, and now we'll see an attack. Gracie Kazare, dead center, too long. Red Devils take advantage of the unforced error, and it's 4-2 Star Valley. Bailey Critchfield to serve for Evanston. First touch, Brogue out of bounds. It's an ace for Critchfield. I don't think that's her first one of the tournament. We'll have to double check that, as Critchfield has been effective. I think that she actually has one in the game, this game.
No, this is her first of this game, but she has some in the tournament already.
So Critchfield continuing her hot day at the serving line. The red jersey libero for Evanston. Two-hand bounces it, serves from the far corner. That one, underpass, back-to-back aces, Bailey Critchfield, and it's tied up. Critchfield to serve again. Long, so the back-to-back aces, and then a service error, and it's 5-4 Star Valley.
Might have gotten just a little too excited there.
She had 3 in a row in the regional semifinal against Natrona County last week. Left side, Emily Freeland attack, blocked by Star Valley, kept alive by Whitney Hale. Attack from Addie Jenkins, deflected up back row near corner by Peterson. Left side attack, Emily Freeland dug at the 10-foot stripe by Broke. Kazare pushes it over the net for Star Valley. Left side attack, Emily Freeland for Evanston. Good dig by Broke. She goes back, calling for the attack. She gets it. Right side attack, dig by Critchfield at the 10-foot line, far side. Evanston with an attack of their own, and Star Valley just has to clear it over. DeRue, back corner, far side, setting up Taryn Holt. She puts it over the net, and now returned by Star Valley. Emily Freeland tries for a dump set. Good dig by Brogue on the near side. Addie Jenkins attack goes down on the near sideline, cross court far to near, and it's 6-4 Star Valley after that incredible rally by both teams. McKenna Brogue to serve as Star Valley has a 2-point lead early in the third set, 6-4. First touch, DeRue, far corner. Peterson setting up Emily Freeland, left side, down on the 10-foot stripe, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 1. It is 6-5.
Freeland with the finesse on that one.
Absolutely, as we'll see Mackenzie Porter come in to serve. Right now, Coach Lawler and Coach Peterson both shouting instructions to their teams on the courts. Still waiting for the go-ahead. Not sure what we're waiting on. I don't see a ball on or anything like that, as the other game on the other court has concluded.
Yeah, the down official is talking with the scorer's table, probably about rotation.
Looking at the two sides, Evanston, during this stoppage of play, huddled together talking, and it seems like they're having a pretty good conversation. Taylor Peterson welcomes the entire huddle and tells Mackenzie Porter to come join them from the server's line. Star Valley does the same thing. Evanston, though, watching the state championship match right now. Laramie just took set 3, 25-15, and lead 2-1. And now Evanston's eyes immediately turn to each other to focus at the task at hand. It is actually tied 5-5. I don't know where I got 6-5 Star Valley.
Well, I have the same score here, Elon.
So maybe they have not updated the scoreboard. We'll find out. Maybe that's what they were checking. I don't know.
Could be.
The scoreboard does say 5-5, but your score had at 6-5. My score had 6-5. We'll see as Porter will get ready to serve for Evanston. And according to their scoreboard, there we go. They just changed it. Evanston with a 6-5 lead. I'm not sure that's right. I think Evanston is still down 1. 6-5 Star Valley. Still says Evanston 5-6 though. Anyway, serve from Porter. That one, almost an ace, except Gracie Kazare keeps it alive. Milne slaps it over the net for Star Valley. Left side, Emily Freeland, bopped up high by Whitney Hale, pushed over the net by Gracie Kazare. Porter, right side, Peterson off the Star Valley block and out of bounds. And they're saying it's 7-5 on the scoreboard. I think it's 6-6.
I don't know. I would have to defer to the official scorer, I guess. 7-5.
So 7-5, Red Devils in front. Porter goes to Peterson, who puts it over the net. Left side, McKenna Brogue off of Daru and down. Brogue with the attack, and it is 7-6. Red Devils, but Star Valley to serve. McKenna Brogue. That one a rainbow serve at Freeland, back row. Porter setting up, Emily Freeland. She tries to push it over the net, but she foul tips it, and it drops down. 7-7. Considering they haven't changed the scoreboard, we will go with it. 7-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy board here in set 3. Red Devils lead 2-0. Freeland with a light hit over the net. Addie Jenkins, left side attack off the Evanston block and out of bounds. Star Valley with an 8-7 lead. This Consolation Championship taking place the only game taking place on our right, but the state championship game between Laramie and Kelly Walsh still in play. Evanston is going to get called into the net. 9-7 Star Valley. Red Devils lead 2-0. McKenna Brogue to serve. First touch, Freeland, back row, far corner. Left side, Freeland attack, bopped high by Hale. Cameron Jenkins tracks it down. Mia Hutchinson with attack off of Caitlin Daru, out of bounds. Critchfield goes over, cleared out by Holt. Left side attack, Mia Hutchinson off the Evanston block. They're not going to be able to clear this one this time as it goes across the far sideline.
Good hustle by the Red Devils there, though. Now they're saying 10-7 in favor of Star Valley, which tracks with the original score we had just not too long ago.
So 10-7 Star Valley. Porter goes to Freeland, dug up by Hutchinson. She'll get an attack off of the left side, off of Porter and out of bounds. 11-7 Star Valley. We saw Evanston come back from a bigger deficit than this, so understandably the Red Devils look pretty calm and collected on their side of the court. McKenna Brogue to serve. First touch, Freeland back row, but it's an ace as it hits the officials' podium.
That's 4 aces for her now.
Coach Lawler knows it, and she calls a timeout to slow the tide. Red Devils trail by 5 in set 3, but lead 2-0 on a First Finkel Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall. Prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
Red Devils trail in set 3, 12-7, but you know what? They lead it on the big board, 2-0, and would like to sweep Star Valley for the second game in a row. It still can happen, as we saw Evanston come back down big in set 2 to stave off 3 set points by Star Valley to take a 2-0 lead. As McKenna Brogue will get ready to serve for the Braves. First touch, Daru, back row center. Porter setting up Emily Freeland, left side attack. Kept alive by Whitney Hale for Star Valley. Gracie Kazare puts it over the net. Evanston gets the point. 2 hits on Star Valley. And it's a 4-point deficit, 12-8. Emily Freeland to serve. State Tournament Consolation Championship game, Evanston versus Star Valley for the 5th time this season. Evanston has won all 4 matchups. Gracie Kazare with an attack. Goes off of a few Evanston Red Devil players and down on the 10-foot stripe.
3 kills for Kazare now in this one.
She'll go back to serve now. First touch, Freeland, back row. Near side, passed back to Freeland, who puts it over the net. Mia Hutchison blocked by Peterson and Holt, and out of bounds on the near sideline. 14-8. Star Valley up by 6.
Red Devils need to find a way to generate some momentum here.
Served by Gracie Kazare. First touch, Freeland, back corner, near side. Porter passes to Peterson, who just lightly hits it over the net. Now Star Valley with an attack from Gracie Kazare. It's an overpass. Did they call a lift on Evanston? I didn't see.
They called a lift, so you'd have to think that is going to be on Evanston here.
And we've got an injured Red Devil. It's Taryn Holt. She is down, and Coach Tara Lawler and Coach Peterson comes out. We're going to take a timeout. It's 14-9. They gave the point to Evanston, so a lift on Star Valley. We're going to call an injury timeout. Red Devils trail 14-9, but lead 2-0 on a First Bengal Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Taryn Holtz did come off the field on her own power. And it looks like Coach is going to go ahead and call a timeout. We just came back from break. We're going to keep it right here. Good news, everybody. Taryn Holt is standing without assists and is walking around. So we'll see what her status is. It looks she is acting as if she is still going to be in this game. So that's good news. Cullen Holtz.
They called that lift at the end, Elan, and I believe it's going to go against Star Valley because the scoreboard says it's 14-9 in favor of the Braves.
And
so
we did update that. Let's look at the championship game, set 4. It's tied at 7 between Kelly Walsh and Laramie, but Laramie with a 2-1 advantage. Evanston trailing by 5 here in set 3. And Taryn Holt does come out, and not only that, she's going to serve.
She's been such a big part of this team, too, especially in that comeback in set number 2.
Holt's waiting for the go-ahead, and there it is. The senior with the serve. First touch, Addie Jenkins. Cameron Jenkins setting up Mia Hutchinson, kept alive by Mia Barker. Peterson passes over to Stacia, who puts it over the net. Near side attack from Hutchinson, and they're going to say Evanston touched it.
Yeah, that's the right call. Went off the side of the block.
15-9. Star Valley on top. Addie Jenkins to serve. Taryn Holt comes off the court. Porter comes on. Left side attack. Stacia Barker off of the block. Kept alive by Emily Freeland. Blocked. Star Valley block by attack block by Mia Barker. Star Valley just sends it over the net. Porter setting up Stacia Barker again. That one down in the back far corner. Red Devils cut the gap to 5. Taylor Peterson to serve. Hallie Brady will come on for Porter. Served by Peterson. Deflected up by Brogue. Near side, Maddie Hale. Diving dig by Freeland. Left side, Mia Barker looking for the corner. Bopped high by Whitney Hale. Overpass, Stacia Barker wins the battle and puts it down on the Star Valley side of the net. 15-11. Red Devils cut it to 4. Lead 2-0. Serve received by Whitney Hale. The third hit is not going to clear it. It's an ace for Peterson. 15-12. Red Devils down by 3 now. Taylor Peterson to serve again. They lead 2-0. That first touch, Hale back row far corner. Maddie Hale cannot clear it over the antenna, and it's a 2-point lead for Star Valley. 15-13. Red Devils coming back.
Here comes Evanston, 4 straight points.
Just like what we saw in set 2. Served by Peterson. First touch, Brogue, back near corner. Setting up for a Mia Hutchinson attack. That one is out on the near far sideline. 1-point lead for Star Valley.
That one was close. That was real close.
It was very close. Served by Peterson. First touch, Brogue, back row, far side. Setting up for an attack from Maddie Hale. Deflected high by Emily Freeland. Critchfield calms it down and pushed over the net back row by Peterson. Surprise attack from Cameron Jenkins. Critchfield was ready for it. Stacia Barker can't find the back line. And it is a point for Star Valley, 16-14. And the run for Evanston concludes, but it gets them back in this set like we've seen so many times today. Mia Hutchinson to serve for Star Valley. First touch, Freeland, back row center. Peterson setting up Stacia Barker, left side. Deflected out of bounds. Cross the far sideline by Whitney Hale, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 1. Mia Barker to serve after the Stacia Barker kill.
Stacia Barker's getting comfortable over there, and you can tell.
Amber Milne checks in for Star Valley. Evanston's got the Barkers, Critchfield, Peterson, Hallie Brady, and Emily Freeland out there. Left side attack, Brogue into the net. Evanston ties it up at 16. Comeback almost complete.
6-point deficit at 1 point for these Red Devils.
Mia Barker to serve. First touch, Milne. Slapped over the net, assist overpass by Cameron Jenkins, and Star Valley retakes the lead, 17-16. Whitney Hale to serve. I'll be curious to see if Taryn Holt comes back into this game. She is walking around fine and stretching out what appears to be her left leg on the sideline. Whitney Hale with the serve into the net. That was one of those foul tips. As soon as it left her hand and question answered, Stacia Barker comes out, Taryn Holt comes in. Bailey Critchfield to serve. She got 2 aces in a row earlier. First touch, Milne. Cameron Jenkins. McKenna Brogue with an attack blocked by Evanston, still on the Red Devil side. Left side, Emily Freeland. Off the Star Valley attack, kept alive by Addie Jenkins. McKenna Brogue into the Evanston block, still on the Star Valley side. Brogue with another attack. This time she goes cross court. Instead of trying to power it past Evanston, she sees no man's land and finesse it to the far sideline right in front of the net, 18-17 after the Brogue kill. Cameron Jenkins to serve. First touch, Freeland, back row, far side. Freeland attack, far side again, kept up by Hale. Brogue again with an attack, off of Cambry Brown in the back row. Cleared out back row by Freeland. Another attack, Brogue, blocked by Taryn Holt, and down on the Star Valley side. Evanston does their patented slam your hands down on the hardwood attack for a block. Everyone but Taryn Holt, she just looked up and said, no, not doing that right now.
She's got to have at least 5 blocks in this game.
Served by Peterson. Jenkins setting up Kazare for an attack. Blocked by Evanston, but barely misses the near sideline. 19-18, Star Valley fighting to keep their season going. Evanston leads 2-0 as Brogue will serve. Freeland back row dig. Freeland with an attack after the pass by Porter, and now Mia Hutchinson goes off at the top of the net, and it bounces on the Evanston side of the court. 20-18, Star Valley leads.
Got to close the gap here quickly.
Two-point lead for Star Valley. McKenna Brogue to serve. First touch, Brown back row. Porter, overpass, and waiting for it was Mia Hutchinson. She does her best Stacia Barker impression and slams it down on the Evanston side of the court, 21-18. McKenna Brogue to serve. First touch, Critchfield back row. Porter, near side, Emily Freeland off of Brogue and out of bounds on the near sideline, 21-19. And Freeland will serve. Brown comes off, Mia Barker comes on. She joins the front row with Holt and Peterson. Porter and Critchfield in the back row with Freeland as Emily gets ready to serve. First touch, Kazare back row, far corner, it's an ace. It's an underpass and an ace. 21-20 after the Emily Freeland ace. Red Devils to serve again. First touch, Kazare, back row, far side. Jenkins setting up a Hutchinson attack off the Evanston block, kept alive by Porter in the back row. Critchfield gets it back in bounds and over the net. Kazare receives it. Mia Hutchinson with another attack, long, tie game.
Red Devils roared right back. I said, hey, you got to close the gap quickly here. Don't let Star Valley get too much of a cushion, and the Evanston team did just that.
Emily Freeland to serve again. First touch, Brogue. Cameron Jenkins setting up Addie Jenkins with an attack, trying to find the near corner. Good dig by Porter. Mia Barker left side, off the Star Valley block. Addie Jenkins with the block for a kill, and it's 22-21 Star Valley. Gracie Kazare to serve. First touch, Critchfield back row. Porter passes to Freeland, who clears it out from the far side of the 10-foot stripe. Mia Hutchinson with a kill, kept alive Critchfield in the back. Left side, Mia Barker lightly over the block, into the block. Star Valley still on the Evanston side. Critchfield goes over the net, and now Addie Jenkins with a battle at the net, kept alive by Mia Barker. Dump set by Taryn Holton to the back corner. Now an attack from Maddie Hale. That one tipped over the back line by Evanston. 23-21. Star Valley with the lead.
Remember, it was 24-22 when Evanston came back and won it in extra points.
Gracie Kazare to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row center. Porter setting up Emily Freeland from the 10-foot stripe. Brogue with the dig in the back row. Mia Hutchinson off the Evanston block. And out of bounds on the near sideline. Set point, Star Valley here in set 3. Red Devils lead. 2-0. Timeout called. Red Devils and Star Valley. Evanston up 2-0, but Star Valley 1 point away from taking their first set on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Red Devils trail 24-21, set point for Star Valley, but the Red Devils lead it 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Gracie Kazare to serve. Into the net, 24-22, and now Taryn Holt to serve.
Hey, that score sounds familiar, Elan.
It does.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, 1 point at a time, but for Evanston. They can do this.
Holt with the serve. First touch, Whitney Hale back row. Jenkins setting up an attack for Mia Hutchinson into the net, but on the Evanston side, kept alive by Porter. Emily Freeland pushes it over the net, and now an attack from Mia Hutchinson, blocked by Evanston, still on the Star Valley side. Cameron Jenkins will go to Maddie Hale, diving dig at the 10-foot stripe by Freeland. Stacia Barker off of Cameron Jenkins and over the far line, 24-23. Still set points for Star Valley. Taryn Holt to serve again. Walking a little bit gingerly. But she is ready to go. Timeout called. Still set point, but Evanston roaring back as 24-23 in set 3. Red Devils lead it 2-0 in the Consolation Championship on a First Mingo Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
Welcome back to the Casper Event Center. Set 3. It's 24-23. Star Valley on top of Evanston, but Evanston with the serve and the 2-0 lead. It may get really loud in here as Laramie's 2 sets away from winning the state title. Served by Taryn Holt. First touch, Hale in the back row. Left side, Addie Jenkins, blocked by Evanston. Still on the Star Valley side. Left side attack from Maddie Hale down in the far corner, and Star Valley takes the set. 24-23, Star Valley on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Will go to a 4th set after this on a First Mingo Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
It may get really loud in here in a moment as Laramie has state championship point against Kelly Walsh in set 4. Evanston, though, will play a 4th set against Star Valley. They lead 2-1 after Star Valley wins set 3. On the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Tell you what, Cullen Holt, these Red Devils have got to be exhausted after such a long and grueling day.
Yeah, and they have been battling. They've been down. They've had to come back. I mean, it has not been an easy route to this point.
Laramie just won the state title. Taking it down Kelly Walsh in set 4, 25-23. That says some things about Evanston, though, as Kelly Walsh barely beat Evanston in the first round. So Kelly Walsh played well with the state championship team. Evanston played well with Kelly Walsh. So, of course, you play the coulda, woulda, shoulda game, and you never should do that. But it is definitely something I'm sure Evanston was thinking about a little bit earlier as they saw Kelly Walsh line up to take on Laramie in the state title match. Anyway, we got to worry about our own championship match, the Consolation Championship, as it is loud in here for Laramie. Their fans just sitting to our left. We're underway in set 4. Hutchinson served. Evanston gets it cleared across from the back row from Critchfield. Here comes an attack from Brogue. Dropped that one down on the back line. Star Valley with a 1-0 lead. Mia Hutchinson to serve. So this game will be the final volleyball game in the entire state of Wyoming in 2020. Cleared over by the Red Devils, and now Star Valley with an attack from Brogue, blocked by Rigby, still on the Star Valley side. Another attack from Brogue, this time in the back row, far corner to Emily Freeland. Left side, Mia Barker, too long on that far corner, 2-0 Star Valley. Served by Mia Hutchinson. 2-0 Star Valley in set 4, but Evanston leads 2-1. Peterson setting up Stacia Barker left side, trying to find that sideline on the far end. Kept alive by Jenkins. Brogue attack blocked by Evanston. Returned by Star Valley out of bounds. Red Devils with their first point. It's 2-1 with the Red Devils getting ready to serve.
Hey, Evanston, I know they're tired, but if they can just get out to a strong start and then hang on, get it done in 4 sets.
Served by Mia Barker, received by Milne, cleared over by the Braves. Peterson setting up Stacia Barker off at the top of the net and down on the Star Valley far sideline, 2-2. Mia Barker to serve. Long over the back line, and it's 3-2 Star Valley in this Consolation Championship. Battling for that Consolation trophy as Whitney Hale will serve for Star Valley. First touch, Critchfield, back row center. Peterson over to Emily Freeland, left side. Good dig by Kazare at the 10-foot line. McKenna Brogue, attack, blocked by Evanston, still on the Star Valley side. Here comes an attack from Kazare, kept alive by DeRue on the far sideline. Dump set by Peterson, finds the back line. And Taylor Peterson has patented that play at the state tournament this year.
That was perfect, perfectly placed.
Bailey Critchfield to serve. She's in the back row with Peterson and DeRue. Front row is Holt, Freeland, and Rigby. Served by Critchfield. That one, it comes off weird. It's an ace. Comes off of McKenna Brogue low, and Critchfield gets her second ace of the game.
That's her third
ace. She had 2 back-to-back earlier.
Real good serve right there.
Another one from Critchfield. Going at the back row, kept alive by Milne. Cameron Jenkins passes McKenna Brogue, lights right side attack. Diving pancake dig by Critchfield at the 10-foot stripe, but it goes into the net, and Star Valley ties it up at 4. Cameron Jenkins to serve for the Braves. That one barely over the net, kept alive by DeRue. Rigby with the dump set. That one deflected out of bounds by Star Valley. Abby Rigby with the kill to put Evanston on top, 5-4. She won the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the game in the Kelly Walsh match, and she's not letting up. Mackenzie Porter to serve. First touch, back row, near side Milne. Addie Jenkins with an attack. That one, no. Evanston player in the net. So it is 5-5. So we're going to go back and forth for a little while in this 4th set. Both teams have got to be exhausted. Served by Brogue. First touch, Critchfield back row. Peterson setting up to Emily Freeland, who pops it over the net with both hands. Cameron Jenkins goes to Mia Hutchinson. That one long and deflected out of bounds, though, by Evanston is the call. Star Valley with a 6-5 lead. Again, it's just so strange how sports can be. McKenna Brogue, Addie Jenkins. I'll finish that thought in a minute. Right side attack, Emily Freeland off the Star Valley block and down. Tie game 6-6. McKenna Brogue, Addie Jenkins, Taryn Holtz, Cambry Brown, Allie Sawyer, and the other senior on Evanston, Taylor Peterson, as Emily Freeland served. Deflected up by Kazare. Brogue goes to Mia Hutchinson, who pushes over the net. Setting up Taryn Holtz was Porter off of the Star Valley block. It ricochets out of bounds on the far side. Evanston with a 7-6 lead. Evanston and Star Valley, the only two teams still playing right now.
Like you mentioned, with this being 4A, this is the final day. This is the last volleyball game.
Served by Emily Freeland doesn't clear the net. 7-7. Last volleyball game in the entire state of Wyoming. And Evanston wants to win it. Not the championship game they hope to be playing in, but a great game against Star Valley so far. Set 4, Evanston leads 2-1 as Kazare's serve goes long, and the Red Devils with an 8-7 lead. Taryn Holt getting ready to go.
2 points is the biggest lead by any team in this set thus far.
Still early. Served by Holt. First touch, Whitney Hale, back row. Cameron Jenkins setting up Mia Hutchinson. Her attack goes long over the back line. 9-7 Red Devils. Served by Holtz. First touch, Brogue, back row. Setting up left side, Addie Jenkins. That one deflected into the Evanston bench by Mackenzie Porter and Star Valley. Trails by 1. They'll get Addie Jenkins to serve. Jenkins with the serve. First touch, Freeland, back row. Porter to Stacia Barker, left side, looking for the back line, but it's too long, too strong. 9-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Served by Addie Jenkins, long on the back line. Red Devils take the lead back, 10-9. Peterson to serve. Evanston needs to go on a run to build some cushion. Evanston up by 1 but lead 2-1. Do not want to play a 5th set. Peterson with the serve. First touch, Hale, back row. Attack from Maddie Hale, back row dig, Critchfield. Mia Barker goes off of the top of the net, but wide on the far sideline. It's tied up again, 10-10.
Boy, this is neck and neck in this 4th set, and I'm sure the Red Devils, with how long of a day it's been, they want to finish this off in 4 sets if they can.
Both teams are exhausted, but playing well. Like this is their final game of the season. Peterson goes to Stacia Barker, looking for the near sideline and finds it. Stacia gets the kill. It's 11-10. Mia Barker to serve.
6 kills for her is what I have in this match against Star Valley.
Mia Barker will take the ball and bounce it around before she serves. First touch, Whitney Hale. Kept alive, Addie Jenkins. Left side, McKenna Brogue. Kept bopped up by Mia Barker. It's an underpass. Doesn't clear the net. And guess what? We're back at 11 all.
Probably the best server for Star Valley.
Whitney Hale, the libero in the maroon jersey.
4 aces.
First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter setting up Freeland, trying to go cross court from the left side. And now Kazare with a dead center attack at the 10-foot stripe. A diving Taylor Peterson can't get to it. And Star Valley with their first lead, in a while at least. Whitney Hale.
Yeah, they haven't led since they've scored the first couple points.
Whitney Hale will serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Far side. Peterson setting up Stacia Barker off the Star Valley block, kept alive by Addie Jenkins. Cameron Jenkins setting up Kazare, dead center. Peterson gets the dig this time. Rigby Passes over to Stacia, who goes for the back corner, blocked up by Milne. Here comes a Brogue attack. Blocked, but on the Evanston side of the net. 13-11 Star Valley. Whitney Hale to serve.
That's okay. Evanston's more comfortable playing from behind anyway.
From what we've seen in this game, maybe. Hale to Critchfield. Back row kept alive by Brown. Left side, Emily Freeland. Kazare with the dig at the 10-foot line. Brogue, near side attack. Peterson dig at the 10-foot stripe. And Freeland, left side, hard hit off of the Star Valley block. And Evanston lift on Star Valley. Evanston gets the point. 13-12 Star Valley lead, but Bailey Critchfield to serve for the Red Devils. First touch, Milne back row. Brogue attack right side, down on the far sideline. And McKenna Brogue coming alive in set 4.
That's unfortunate because you had Critchfield at the line who's got 3 aces. Hopefully we're going to keep her there for a little while, but Brogue says no.
14-12 Star Valley in set number 4. Red Devils lead 2-1. Taking the first 2 sets. Served by Cameron Jenkins into the net. Red Devils cut the gap to 1. Abby Rigby comes out and Mackenzie Porter comes in. First touch, Whitney Hale back row. Jenkins setting up Kazare. Kept alive by Peterson at the 10-foot stripe. Porter passes to Freeland. Left side attack. Down in the back row. Dead center. Tie game. 14-14 after the kill by Emily Freeland. Old reliable she's been in this tournament.
Yeah, I've got her at 14 kills in this match. That's to go along with 14 and 14 in the other 2 matches.
Left side attack for Mia Hutchinson down in the far corner, and it's 15-14 Star Valley. McKenna Brogue will now serve for the Braves, and the best thing you can say about that is at least she's not in the front row. She has been great in this 4th set. Light serve right at Freeland. Back row. Porter runs over to cover it. Dump set by Peterson. Jenkins setting up an attack from Mia Hutchinson. Blocked by Evanston, but it doesn't clear the net. Hutchinson with the kill, and it's 16-14 Star Valley here in set 4. McKenna Brogue to serve again. First touch, Freeland, back corner, near side. She calls for it on an attack. Goes off the Star Valley block. Diving dig kept alive by Cambry Brown. Are you kidding me? Pushed over the net. I believe that was Peterson.
I think so, and what a job by Freeland of staying off the net on that one, as that would have given the point to Star Valley, but she was able to stay away from the divider.
Cambry Brown with the diving dig to keep the low block alive. Service ace by Freeland off of Star Valley and out of bounds on the far line. 16 all after the ace by Emily.
That's not her first ace either. That is her second of the game.
Freeland with the serve. First touch, Whitney Hale. Cameron Jenkins setting up Mia Hutchinson. Dig back row, Critchfield. Porter, left side. Emily Freeland going for the attack in the corner. Kept alive for a Kazare attack. Blocked by Evanston. It rolls around the top of the net.
Guess who?
And drops on the far sideline. Point to Star Valley.
Taryn Holt getting in the way again. She's at her nose in almost all of those plays up tight to the net in this match.
Timeout called in set number 4. Red Devils trail Star Valley 17-16, but lead it 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Star Valley on top in set 4. But the Red Devils on top 2-1. ELAN Auliff and Cullen Holt bringing you the action live from the CASPER Event Center in what is the final volleyball game of the 2020 season in the state of Wyoming. It's the Consolation Championship between Star Valley and Evanston. Laramie just won the state title in 4 sets over Kelly Walsh. 4 very tightly contested sets. Gracie Kazare to serve for Star Valley. First touch, Freeland, back row near side. Porter setting up Taryn Holt, trying to go for the kill. Back row, dig by Brogue. Left side attack, Mia Hutchinson blocked by Taryn Holt, cleared over the net. And now left side attack from Addie Jenkins. Critchfield first touch. Porter setting up Mia Barker, pushes it over the net. Cameron Jenkins goes to sister Addie Jenkins. Mia Hutchinson, light attack, diving dig at the 10-foot stripe by Porter. Left side slap over the net is Mia Barker. And now an attack. Evanston with the point. Double hit on Star Valley, and it's tied at 17.
Red Devils hanging right in there.
Stacia Barker comes jumping onto the court. Served by Taryn Holt. It's a light one, but it doesn't clear the net. 18-17 Star Valley. Holt comes out, and Critchfield comes in. Addie Jenkins to serve for Star Valley, the senior in her final volleyball game for the Braves. First touch, Freeland, back row. Left side, Stacia Barker somehow gets it back inbounds and over the net. Addie Jenkins blocked by Stacia, kept alive by Brogue. Here comes another attack for Gracie Kazare, blocked by Stacia. Still on the Star Valley side, and another attack blocked by Stacia. Addie and Mia Hutchinson goes long, frustrated by Stacia Barker's prowess. 3 blocks in a row on that set.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you block them enough times, you don't have to do it again. They'll try to go up over you, and then that'll miss long.
Peterson with the serve. That one touched by Brogue in the back row near side. Maddie Hale with an attack, deflected high by Freeland, kept in bounds by Mia Barker, but waiting for it was Maddie Hale, who jumps up over the net and puts it down on the blue square here at the CASPER Event Center. 19-18 Star Valley. Mia Hutchinson to serve for the Braves. First touch, Freeland, back row center. Peterson setting up Stacia, trying to find the back line, too long. And it's 20-18 Star Valley. Braves 5 points away from tying it after Evanston taking the first 2 sets. Served by Mia Hutchinson. First touch, Freeland, back row. Peterson, cross set, left side, Emily Freeland, off of Whitney Hale, and across the far sideline. 20-19. Red Devils trail by 1, but lead 2-1. Mia Barker to serve. Fans not leaving the CASPER Event Center yet because they want to see their team in the trophy presentation. It'll be Laramie as the state champion, served by Mia Barker. First touch, Milne, back row, sent back over by Cameron Jenkins. Freeland clears it over the net. Brogue there waiting for it, and now she calls for an attack. Left side blocked by Stacia Barker, kept alive by Rigby. Peterson goes to Critchfield. She clears it over from the back row. Cameron Jenkins to Maddie Hale. Nice block there by Peterson, sent over the net. Another attack from Brogue. Peterson with another dig. Left side, Emily Freeland looking for the back line. Cameron Jenkins setting up another Brogue attack. Diving dig by Mia. Stacia with a chance. Yes! Off of Whitney Hale and down. It is 20-20.
That was all Peterson. That tip was hard to cover, and she went down to a knee to dig that up, and that led to the rest of the volley, and Freeland finishes it off.
Stacia Barker gets that kill, and now Mia Barker with the serve. Left side attack, McKenna Brogue, long, Evanston with the lead, 21-20. At least I believe it was Stacia Barker on that kill after Peterson. Timeout called by Coach Peterson on a First Finkel Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball. Evanston 4 points away from taking the Consolation Championship on KNYN and My Local Radio.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Red Devils up by 1 in set 4 of the Consolation Championship on top of Star Valley, 2-1. Mia Barker to serve. It's a fresh lead for Evanston. Served by Mia Barker. First touch, Whitney Hale back row. Assisted over by Jenkins. Great coverage there by Critchfield. Left side, Emily Freeland off of the Star Valley block. Lift called on Evanston. It's 21-21. Whitney Hale to serve. Red Devils on top, 2-1. After winning the first 2. Star Valley came back and won set 3. Hale with the serve. First touch, Drew back row near side. Peterson jump set. Stacia Barker goes into the Star Valley block. Huge hit by McKenna Brogue, and it's down on the Evanston side, 22-21. Star Valley on top. Whitney Hale to serve.
No lead is safe, Elin.
Not at all. Hale to Critchfield, back row. Peterson, left side. No, it's an overpass. Overpass, waiting for it was Cameron Jenkins. 23-21, Star Valley with the point. And Whitney Hale to serve. Evanston trails by 2. Hale with the serve. First touch, Critchfield back row. Peterson goes Emily Freeland off the Star Valley block and across the far sideline. Evanston cuts the gap to 1, and Bailey Critchfield to serve. She's got 3 aces in this match alone. The red jersey libero to try to tie it up. That one is wide on the back line, just barely, and it's set point Star Valley. Cameron Jenkins to serve.
24-22 again.
Third set in a row, we've seen that score. Jenkins, out!
Oh, good eye.
24-23, still set point, and Kinsey Porter to serve.
Caitlin DeRue with a real good eye.
Timeout called. We're gonna keep it right here. You can feel the pressure as Evanston lead it 2-1. They win this one, it's all over. If Star Valley hangs on, we're going to a 5th and deciding set where it would not be the first time these two teams went to a 5th set. Evanston won the 5-set match in Afton.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Elin, that's their only 5-set victory this season, right?
That is their only 5-set victory this season.
16 kills, according to my count, for Emily Freeland in this one. That's her most of the day.
Try to tell her tank's empty.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if any of these girls are feeling like they're tired at this point, running off of adrenaline, but they're going to feel it tomorrow and later tonight, that's for sure.
Porter to serve. Critchfield, DeRue in the back row. Peterson, Holt, and Freeland in the front row. Serve received by Milne. Brogue, left side attack, blocked by Evanston, kept alive by Addie Jenkins. Another attack from Brogue. That one off the top of the net, off of Emily Freeland and down. Star Valley forces a 5th set. Unbelievable. We're going to a 5th set, a race to 15 in the Consolation Championship. We'll have set number 5 after this on a First Bingo Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today. Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by Jen's Life Photography. Local photography, whether it's family portraits or senior pictures, capture the moment with Jen's Life Photography. An Evanston local with a Utah number, 801-289-6161. And by Freeway Tire. With a friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service, and great prices come together. Call Freeway Tire at 307-789-8632.
It will all end in a matter of minutes. A fifth set between Star Valley and Evanston in the Consolation Championship. All the other games around us has wrapped up. Laramie will be crowned the state champions. Kelly Walsh second, Thunder Basin third. We'll find out who gets the Consolation Trophy in a matter of minutes. Evanston in their fifth five-set match of the day. Mia Barker to serve, and we're underway. First touch, Whitney Hale, back row. McKenna Brogue, left side attack, blocked by Evanston, but not over the net. Star Valley takes the first point. Whitney Hale will now serve for the Braves. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Peterson, left side, Emily Freeland, too long, way too long over the back row line. 2-0, Star Valley.
They've got momentum. You can feel it.
Whitney Hale with the serve. First touch, Freeland, back row, near side. Stacia Barker off the Star Valley block and over the near sideline. Evanston gets the point after the Stacia Barker kill. She checks out, Taryn Holt checks in, and Bailey Critchfield will serve. That one almost an ace if it wasn't for Whitney Hale. Cleared over from the back row by Star Valley. Peterson over to Emily Freeland. She looks for the back corner. It's going to drop. It's going to drop and tied up. Emily Freeland with the kill. And she has been brilliant all day today.
17 kills.
Just in this match alone, she had 16 in the Kelly Walsh match and 16 in Rock Springs, if I'm not mistaken. Serve by Critchfield. Left side attack, McKenna Brogue, kept alive by Drew, back row from far side. Emily Freeland off the Star Valley block, kept alive by Addie Jenkins on the far sideline. Kazare, light hit, puts it down on the Evanston far side stripe, and Star Valley with a 3-2 lead in this race to 15. Cameron Jenkins to serve. First touch, Giroux, back row. Peterson, left side, Emily Freeland. Bopped up high by Milne. Calmed down by Cameron Jenkins. Cleared over to the net by McKenna Brogue. Peterson with the touch. Critchfield, left side, Freeland. And again, she airmails it over the back line. 4-2, Star Valley. Cameron Jenkins to serve. Bopped up high by Freeland. Peterson Goes to Holt, who puts it over the net. Hale passes to Cameron Jenkins, left side. Addie Jenkins, good dig, back row near corner by Peterson. Emily Freeland on the left side, just over the net, kept alive by Brogue. She calls for it. She wants to launch an attack, and that one hits the back line on the far sideline. The Star Valley fans are loving it. They lead 5-2 in set 5.
It's a good timeout here by Lawler. You need to reset if you're the Red Devils.
We'll take it as well. Red Devils trail 5-2 in set 5 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
Welcome back to the 5th set on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball 2020 4A Consolation Championship, Evanston and Star Valley. Evanston took the first 2 sets. Star Valley came roaring back to take sets 3 and 4, and that's why we're here. Braves lead 5-2 as the serve from Cameron Jenkins received by Freeland. She calls for it, gets another attack, puts it over the net. Cameron Jenkins, Gracie Kazare, great dig, back row, far side, Critchfield. Left side, Emily Freeland looking for the far sideline, and that one deflected awkwardly out of bounds. Freeland gets the kill, and the timeout works for Coach Lawler, 5-3.
That's exactly what they needed. Star Valley had a lot of momentum. Just kind of calm things down a little bit, get Evanston to go back to what they were doing in the first 2 sets that got them to that 2-0 lead.
Mackenzie Porter to serve for Evanston. First touch, Whitney Hale, back row. Cameron Jenkins setting up Gracie Kazare, and Porter can't get to it in time. Far side of the 10-foot stripe on the near sideline, and it's 6-3 Star Valley. McKenna Brogue to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter setting up Freeland from the near side. It doesn't clear the nets. And Star Valley stretches the lead to 4, 7-3. McKenna Brogue will serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter runs over to cover it. Peterson clears it over the net. Waiting for it was Addie Jenkins. Cameron Jenkins setting up Mia Hutchinson at the 10-foot stripe. DeRue and Critchfield both dive for it. Luckily to not collide, and it's 8-3 Star Valley with a 5-point lead. Brogue to serve.
Evanston's just got to keep it simple here. Don't try to do too much.
First touch, Freeland, back row, far side. Porter goes back to Freeland, left side attack. Deflected up by Hutchinson. She gets it back for an attack, blocked by Evanston. And the block by the Red Devils just to seem off time as it drops down on the Evanston 10-foot stripe. 9-3. Evanston trying to dig deep. They've got to be running on fumes right now.
Absolutely.
McKenna Brogue with the serve into the net, and they needed that to happen. 9-4, Emily Freeland to serve. Freeland, first touch, Kazare, back row. Jenkins goes to Mia Hutchinson, blocked by Evanston, but they can't get it over the net. 10-4 Star Valley. Gracie Kazare to serve for what will probably be the final time of the 2020 season for her. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Jump set, Porter, left side, Taryn Holtz, down on the back line.
Just snuck that one in there.
Cut the gap to 5, and now Holtz will go back to serve. The senior playing in her final volleyball game, and this might be the last time we get the pleasure of seeing her serve. First touch, Brogue, back row. Mia Hutchinson blocked by the Barkers. They're going to call them for a lift. And Holtz comes off the courts. 11-5 Star Valley. Coming on was, I believe, Porter.
Down by as many as 7 against Star Valley in that set when they won it.
Ace by Star Valley's Addie Jenkins, and it's 12-5. That 7-point lead reestablished by Star Valley. Timeout called. Set 5 of the Consolation Championship. Evanston trailing Star Valley on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Red Devils down by 7. They've come back down bigger before in this match. 12-5. Braves in set 5 of the Consolation Championship. Addie Jenkins to serve, way long on the far sideline, and the Red Devils are pumped up. It's a 6-point lead for Star Valley, 12-6. We'll see if Taylor Peterson can get on a run.
You can see teammates trying to pump each other up, get a little bit of energy for the Red Devils.
First touch, Brogue, back row near side. Mia Hutchinson with the light attack. Down on the far side of the 10-foot stripe on the far line. 13-6, Star Valley 2 points away from taking the Consolation Championship. Mia Hutchinson to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Peterson, left side, Stacia Barker, deflected high. Nearly an overpass, blocked by Stacia. Another attack, this time blocked by Stacia. 4 hits, though, called on Star Valley, and it's 13-7. Mia Barker to serve. Should have mentioned that Peterson's a senior. That might be the last time we see her serve. Deflected high by Brogue. Milne back to Brogue. Far side attack, out. Red Devils cutting the gap to 5. Timeout called by Coach Peterson. We're going to keep it right here. The seniors on the Evanston Red Devils, Taryn Holt, Allie Sawyer, Taylor Peterson, and Cambry Brown playing in their final game as Evanston Red Devil volleyball players. We'll see them in other sports such as basketball and track, but still a tough time whenever you do something for the last time, right, Colin Holt?
Oh, absolutely, and I think that, you know, no matter the outcome of this one, they're going to have a lot to be proud of with what they did this season, especially through conference play in the regular season. But listen, down by 5, you've got nothing to lose here. You know, if you're Evanston, just go out and take it 1 point at a time. We've seen them have some dramatic comebacks already this season and even today as well. And now you got Mia Barker serving.
This match, to be precise, actually, in that set 2 comeback win. Mia Barker to serve. First touch, Whitney Hale. Cameron Jenkins, left side, McKenna Brogue, into the net. Evanston gets the point. It's a 13-9 lead for Star Valley. And it seems like the levels are starting to creep up for Evanston with the momentum. Served by Mia Barker. Deflected high by Milne. Jenkins, McKenna Brogue, left side attack. Diving, a dig at the line by Peterson. Cleared over by Stacia, looking for the back corner, kept alive by Whitney Hale. Maddie Hale out of bounds, too long, hits a 3-point lead for Star Valley. Can Evanston pull it off?
Mia Barker has an ace in this game.
Serve again. Milne with the first touch. Jenkins setting up Brogue. Far side, blocked by Evanston, still in Star Valley. Overpass, Stacia Barker puts it back down on the far on the far sideline. Timeout called. We're keeping it here again, and the Red Devils on a run. It's a 2-point lead for Star Valley.
These Red Devils have no quit in them, and they're playing like they have nothing to lose. They're playing very relaxed with a ton of energy, like you said. But they've got to close it out here. 2 more points for Star Valley, and the championship is out of the reach. But again, this is an Evanston team that has all the momentum right now. And Star Valley takes a smart timeout, but they're done out of timeouts. And so this is going to be a big moment for these seniors, you know. Comeback or not, again, there's a lot to be proud of, but this is a big moment for them.
Mia Barker out there with Stacia, Peterson, Rigby, Critchfield, and Freeland. Serve from Mia Barker. First touch, Whitney Hale. It goes off of her shoulder. Setting up a Brogue, left side attack. Blocked by Evanston, still on the Star Valley side. Another attack from Brogue. That one barely clears. It's off of Peterson's fingertips. And down, match point Star Valley.
That was a 5-point run for the Red Devils.
They just need to play defense to get the ball back. That's the first step. Whitney Hale with the serve. Match and Consolation Championship point. First touch, Critchfield back row. Peterson, jump set. Right side, Stacia Barker deflected high by Addie Jenkins. Right side attack, McKenna Brogue down! And Star Valley has won the Consolation Championship. Evanston with a great season. Fall to Star Valley in 5 sets here in the Consolation Championship game, and we'll tell you all about that season on the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap coming up after this. Again, your final score, Star Valley wins the Consolation Championship over Evanston 3-2 on a First Bingo Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meet. And since this was the final game of the season for Evanston, what a season it was. Starting out the season 0-4, finally getting their first win at the Evanston Duels against Cokeville in a 5-set 5th place game at the Evanston Duels. And then losing the next game to Rock Springs, but Evanston would go on a massive run, going undefeated throughout the 4A Southwest, including beating Star Valley not once, but 4 times. Star Valley does get Evanston just barely this 5th time as they are awarded the trophy. Evanston, also your 4A Southwest champions this year. And a great Red Devil career for seniors, Taryn Holt, Cambry Brown, Taylor Peterson, and Allie Sawyer. Evanston wins the first 2 sets in the Consolation Championship game, but Star Valley slowly built momentum throughout the rest of the match and win the next 3. Congratulations to the Evanston Red Devils, the 4A Southwest champions of 2020, and a great state tournament, losing both games that they lost in really close matches. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where they spend 6 hours daily slicing all natural meats and fresh produce for your 30-second sandwich. When we come back, we'll have our stat report on a First Bingo Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep. In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by T-Bar S Body Shop. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call 307-789-2639. And by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all of the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
It's time for your Red Devil stat report. Cullen Holt, give us the numbers.
First of all, how about Critchfield from the serving line? 3 aces.
Oh, yeah, that was amazing. 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, so and especially with how strong she came on in the latter half of the match. So props to her. But a 17-kill performance for Emily Freeland. That tops the last 2 games she had, which were also spectacular performances. Again, these are unofficial stats. And then also got to give Stacia Barker 7 kills to go along with it. 2 aces also for Freeland is what I have in my stat sheet.
Really great performance by the Red Devils from top to bottom. They fall in the Consolation Championship but have absolutely nothing to hang their heads about. Going undefeated in the quadrant and avenging their only loss to a Western team in the regular season by sweeping Rock Springs. Evanston just kind of ran out of gas towards the end there. It is a grueling tournament here, doing it all in one day. Hopefully we return to the way it was next year here at the CASPER Event Center.
Yeah, and for them to battle back in that last game of the day like they did and force the timeout from Star Valley, make it so close when, again, like you said, they had spent a lot of energy already. That was impressive, and that's something the seniors can be very proud of as how they went out.
13 sets of volleyball played by Evanston today. Congratulations on excellent Red Devil volleyball careers to the Evanston seniors. Taryn Holt, Taylor Peterson, Cambry Brown, and Allie Sawyer. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have the final Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the game of the volleyball season on First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall. Prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
If you can't give your dentist a 5-star rating, then you ought to consider making your next dental appointment with Dr. McKay Frankham. One patient said, "The best experience I've ever had at a dentist." Other customer comments include 5 stars plus. And not only is Dr. Frankham the best dentist I've ever been to, but I can actually afford to have dental work done by Dr. Frankham. Make your next dental visit a 5-star experience. Call for an appointment today at 307-789-8910.
Can't believe it. The 2020 volleyball season has come to a close, and it ends with Evanston falling in the Consolation Championship to Star Valley. But hey, they have nothing, I repeat, nothing to be ashamed of. They should walk out of the CASPER Event Center with their heads held high. Evanston eliminated from the state championship in the quarterfinal in a 5-set heartbreaker to Kelly Walsh. And you know what, Cullen Holt? It would have been really, really easy to to kind of phone it in and be like, whatever happens, the Consolation tournament happens. But they came out and dominated Rock Springs, the team that a lot of people had as the best in the West.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I go back to the way they played in that final game. And although you're going to come away with an L on the schedule, I think there's a lot of wins within that game and a lot for the seniors to really be proud of it. And I go back again to the run they made at the very end of that 5th set.
Absolutely. It's time for the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay. Dental services for the whole family at reasonable rates. Call 307-789-8910 today. It's the final one of the season, and you and I were talking during the break. It's a pretty easy decision. What a dominating performance throughout the entire state tournament by Emily Freeland.
Yeah, and at this point in the season, everyone's a little banged up, a little hurt, and maybe you don't get as much production out of some other people that you think you're going to, and someone has to step up, and Emily Freeland did just that. She stepped up, and she did a fantastic job.
She's been one of the top players on this Red Devil team all year, and she showed up and showed out, and for that, the excellent performance in the state tournament. Emily Freeland is the recipient of our final Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game for the 2020 volleyball season. Well, thank you so much for joining us for the ride that has been this incredible Red Devil volleyball season. An absolute stunning achievement by the Red Devils. They win the 4A Southwest, go undefeated in the quadrant, and come into state and have a great performance. They fall to Star Valley in the conference in the Consolation Championship game. But again, Evanston Red Devils with a great season. Thank you so much for joining me throughout it. On behalf of our producers throughout the year, Val Cook and, of course, the great Alyssa McDaniel, as well as my broadcast partners throughout the year, Caden Fry and Cullen Holt, I'm Elan Auliff saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be for basketball season on December 10th. Thank you so much, and take care.
You've been tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM with video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's game has been brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankham, Westar Printing, T-Bar S Body Shop, The Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Hoover Chiropractic, Mountain West Business Solutions, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Jen's Life Photography, Evanston Regional Hospital, The Come On In Casper, Rocky Mountain Sign, Bear River Dental, Plains Tire, Uinta County School District No. 1, Elling Ford Brothers, and by Freeway Tire. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the expressed written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with Rich's Matthew Peterson, the Valley's Colin Holt, and production assistant, Alyssa McDaniel. Biggest thanks to our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archived games and past interviews with Red Devil players and coaches. Like My Local Radio Sports on Facebook to stay up to date with the games. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on KNYN 99.1 FM and mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Devils!
Go ahead and take them down.